Firefighter EMT Matthew Hendon. It's up to the podium, sir.
Mr. Chairman, I received a letter from a Mr. Derek from Franklin who informed me of an incident. His son was involved in a serious motor vehicle accident. Firefighter EMT Hendon was traveling back into town, came upon it, and by all accounts provided life-saving care to Mr. Derek's son. Matt then followed up several times to try to find out the condition of Jack. And to that point, Mr. Derek, who is here this evening, sent us a very nice letter and really wanted to make sure that Matt was recognized for his life-saving abilities. So Mr. Derek is here. Him and his family are in the back of the room. I don't know if it's all right if they come up.
Sure. Sure.
You want to come up?
Thank you very much for giving this time. I know you're very busy, but nothing could be more important to me and obviously to my family. On the night of March 23rd, Matt came upon my son's car accident. And to say Matt performed a miracle that night is an understatement. 10 out of 10 of those accidents end up in fatalities. And that night, my son's life was saved because Matt came upon the scene. To say the least, our family's grateful. I have my Jack's mother here, Sherry, his two brothers, Christopher and Michael, and my wife, Jody, his stepmom. And our son, Jack, is rehabilitating right now with a mild brain injury, thanks to the fact that his respiration was restored quickly and that med flight was expedited, thanks to the actions of Matt, who was off duty in another town. And as I said to the chief, it got very personal for me when I went to the Franklin Police Department to try to find out who it was that had saved my son that night. And when I got up to the dispatch and introduced myself personally, they told me, oh, we know exactly who it is. He's been calling every day. Now, when somebody's off duty, out with their girlfriend for an evening, and comes upon an accident like that, and then takes it upon themselves to personally become vested in the outcome, that tells me that you have a very special individual in your hands. And as I said to the chief, this isn't just a job to Matthew, and probably like most of his colleagues, or all of his colleagues here, it's not just a job, it's a calling. And for that, we're extremely grateful. So thank you very, very much to Matt. Thank you, Chief Barrett, and thank you to the town for allowing us to come before you tonight to commend a really great professional that you have, Matt Hendon.
All right, he's embarrassed enough. Mr. Derek, thank you for sharing that story, and we wish you all the luck there. Firefighter EMT Hendon, we do have a citation that I'm going to ask the clerk to read into the record, please.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, this is a citation from the town of Millis for Firefighter EMT Matthew Hendon. On behalf of the citizens of Millis, Massachusetts, we are pleased to confer upon you this citation in recognition of exemplary service, where on the night of March 23rd, 2015, your actions off-duty in the town of Franklin embody the character and professionalism of the Millis Fire Department and the town of Millis. Signed today by James Neville, Vice Chair, Chris Smith, Chair, and James McCaffrey, Clerk of the Board of Selectmen. Congratulations.
Chief, any other business?
No, I had mentioned to Matt that he should say a couple words. I think he's a little nervous, but I think Mr. Derek put it perfectly. You know, it's truly a calling, and we're very grateful to have employees like these for the town of Millis. So thank you for recognizing him. Thank you for giving us the time. We're sorry we filled the room, but I told the families this is what the fire department does. So thank you very much, and we hope you have a good evening.
Sure.
Thank you.
Before everybody leaves, since we have a big crowd, is Detective Tiberi here tonight?